World of YouTube. Let's see if how this works. Looks like it's running. Fuck. Goddamn, damn internet around here. And trying to get shit done. And it's been, man, nasty. Goddamn phone screwed up today. Did a 9-minute video and I only got 3 minutes out of what I talked about. Anyways, gotta go over this book. Nope. Jesus Christ. I'm not prepared at all tonight. But anyways, we got people and places of Groton, Mass. It's Groton, Massachusetts. Home of the Nipmuc tribes. Also home to a big part of the King Philip War, the First Indian War. Home of something that happened to me last year due to a fact in, I think it was last November, that I did a job and clean out there. And hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened to the friggin' video earlier, and yeah, I messed up the hair and making a nap. I hope you're talking about me. Anyways, shit. What was I gonna say? Brain fart. So, like I said, I did a job in Groton, Mass, and I went down this certain road off of Route 40. And like I say in this other video, Hawk guards this place. It's the name of the video. I have pictures up of the Hawk, like on November 18th. Yeah, it was, I believe it was last year, but I put this all up. The thumbnail has the pictures. I wanted to do a little collage of that, too. But I have to find the rock that they claim that's in this town on Route 40, that, mind you, that day in November, which the months of October through February are called Indian Summer. In this book, they talk about Indian Summer. And what had happened was there was a chief in Maine that went to war, and he got killed by a man from, in this book, Groton. His son went to avenge his death when the man went out of, the war stopped and he went back to Groton. But unfortunately, that poor bastard, too, was killed by the same man. Guy ambushed both men twice. They both were Indians. And that job I did, which explains that I went down this road and this hawk sat on this telephone pole. Mind you that the hawk does the same thing out in Bristol, Rhode Island, where the King Philip was murdered and killed. I called murdered, because he was only trying to get back what the white man was ripping off the Indians about. But anyways, this too, murder. And that's where, just maybe quarter of a mile down that road, maybe in that same area, the son of the Indian chief was killed on that road of Route 40. Indian Summer, mind you, that hawk flew on that telephone pole. That's why I put the picture up. So that being said, this book, having that in there, this is probably the only story that interested me in this book. Everything else was kind of, I didn't want to hear that, I didn't want to hear this. It does got some good information stuff, but it does have one more thing in here, which this is the woman who wrote it. Her name is Helen McCarthy Sawyer. My father even actually gave me a goddamn hand autographed book. Here's the autograph. I don't know if it's worth any money. But also I believe this has Longley Road in it. So that's another area I gotta cover, which there's a stone that's supposed to be down there, but I think they had removed it. Other than that, this other stone, oh no, that's, yeah, I don't know about that stone on the other Indian though, on Route 40. And there's one more thing that caught my eye. Like I said, in this book, And I was just happening to look at the picture of the woman here, and I was just scrolling through the back, and this came up. Before I get to this, I'd like to explain of what I found that was a huge part of finding stuff about the King Philip War and how everything had led into Fitchburg area, mind you, from Amherst College back from the 1800s that someone did a report on or something, and that had been mentioned. And the only reason why I got this article up and found this was due to a dream, which the title of this, Information in Dreams, leads me to say, with that being said, if you ever get information in your dreams and it's something that seems important to you, you better pay attention. You better look it up. You better do something. Because I'll tell you something. Oh, man. When I had this dream about the John Fitch mines, that's exactly what was said by two men. I'm sitting there, I don't know where the hell I was. I was just sitting in this dream, and I'm talking to these two guys, and I was like, then, I'm all about, who the hell are you? What the hell is this? And all right, mind you, the video's up. I did that last year sometime. This, what I found in this book, I found today. Like I said, here's my bookmarkings I'd like to show before I go on, of the two stories way in the beginning of the book, which is page 11, 12, and 13. And this last page is about 134 is where I found this. And I never made it. If I'm honest, may God strike me dead. May God strike my kids dead. I didn't find this until today. And I don't know why I opened up this book. I just happened to find it. And I wanted to look into the Longley thing again. Longley Road in Shirley, Mass. Because that's where that other thing I got to cover. But this came in. I'm not going to say, oh man, I can be all over the place because of the simple fact when stuff like this, it just fucking blows up in your face. And it's like, wow. And it's like, damn, glad this came up. I'm glad I found it. Which I wasn't going to read no more in this book. But something made me pick it up, pull this page open. And there you go. So, my dream of two men. It's coming up again. Look like you took a nap. Yeah, see, I know. I thought that's what it said. Looked like I took a nap. No, I didn't take a nap. I just had a bandana on my head all day. And then again, I don't care what my hair looks like these days. I walk anywhere, hair sticking up. Look like a goddamn parrot sometimes. But anyways, that dream about these two guys, I'm standing there and they're telling me, oh, go check the John Fitch mines. Exactly what they said. And what I was trying to say in the video earlier today, and I guess the thing cut all off on me, piece of shit. That there were mines in Fitchburg. Rollstone Street in Fitchburg. For anybody that has to look that up. And there were quarries there. And a lot of the granite throughout Leominster and Fitchburg, and maybe throughout some of the surrounding towns. I'm sure they shipped it all over, but a lot of the granite came from them back in the 1800s. A lot of the streets you go down in Fitchburg, you see granite stone walls, came from the quarries on Rollstone Street up in the hill. And also, what I found out that was not on record, but is in the Amherst College memoirs or whatever it was that this person wrote, that there was a mine there, and it's all covered in my John Fitch Mines anyways. Videos, I have a bunch of them up. They're all named John Fitch Mines 1, 2, 3 or whatever. But they were digging for goddamn gold in Fitchburg and gave up for some apparent reason. Didn't explain why, but something might have happened. Who knows what. And that being said, dream. Information in dreams. So now we go to the book. And for some apparent reason, out of everything I open up this book and look on this one page, this comes up. So this is going to prove my dreams and information that I'm not fucking crazy. People can sit in and look at my videos all day. This guy's fucking crazy. Jesus Christ. who the hell comes into dreams and tells you about mines and this and that? Well, let me tell you something. How about this? Back in 1954 in black and white, I'm going to read it right here on this page. A gentleman named Charles Jacobs, a lawyer, a farmer, owned the Priest House. So I gotta go check out this house in Groton when I get a chance. And he owned it in 1875 or thereabouts. He died in 1899. He possessed a woodlot across the road from this house. Roy McGregor told me, which I believe this Roy McGregor is telling this woman here, which is the author. I think she looks old enough and she probably passed away anyway, because this book was printed in 1986. In 1954, he could have been around in his mid-80s or from 86 or late 70s, I'll say. But supposedly this guy, McGregor, told shit. Hey. Bear with me. My page going. Got a little interruption back here. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Brain fart. Anyways. So we go about, McGregor told me he also owned a woodlot bordered the Jacobs. So I guess this woodlot bordered the Jacobs home. So this Charles Jacobs was probably somewhere across the street on the borderlines with this Roy. But of course he died in 1899. For some reason this guy, McGregor, and his son were looking for this wooded lot. And it goes on saying he and his son became most frustrated searching for it. One night in 1954, Roy was awakened, which I believe is the father, by a loud knock on the front door. He got up, partially dressed, and went downstairs to the entrance. A gentleman stood there in old-fashioned clothes and said he understood Roy was looking for the bounds of his woodlot. He then gave him exact directions of how to find it and left. The next day, Roy and his son returned to the place that the stranger had designated and saw the bound stone, which obviously that's fencing, the stones you see all along the roads and woods, which you probably these days that people call them property lines. This I never don't say this word much, but nocturnal experience seemed like a dream. Seemed like a dream. Mr. McGregor thinks Mr. Jacobs was the apparition who cleared up the mystery of the boundary stone, which we would call fence these days, for he never saw him again. So, ghost in the dreams, which is what came to see me that night, whatever, and told me about the John Fitch mines. I mean, right here, black and white. And these are true stories. I mean, I don't know anybody who's gonna go around making this shit up. This was a true story. This is all about the town. And if anybody wanna go call this woman a liar, well, so be it. But as a dream, this guy wakes up out of and goes finds this lot. Oh, there you go. So, question is, what do you do when someone comes in your dream and tells you something? Well, obviously, you better listen to it. Go amongst yourself and look it up any way you can, how you can. And I've heard about other people that I know, or I've heard about someone said something about, oh, this dream, telling me something, and then they found something. It's like, what the fuck? So, hey, WTF moment. For people that don't believe in ghosts, you better stop believing. For people that don't believe in this shit, well, hey, it's all here, black and white, true book. And I gotta go find this damn house. Because if the Jacobs, Mr. Jacobs there is roaming his land, going around knocking on doors, you can just imagine what he's doing out in the woods right now. I could check that out. But Groton, man, is filled with all kinds of history. And, of course, the King Philip War ran through and burned down Groton. A lot of places and air. Yeah, Dave, I got your email. I didn't get that yet. I'll definitely look that, well, email address. Yeah, I'll get that up, brother. I gotta look that up. I just been a little busy. Goddamn truck broke down again. I got some wiring problems now. Goddamn lights came on today. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't even turn the light switch on. The lights came on. And then it stalled the other day, and then I went and picked it up, tried towing it the next day with a chain with someone, and the goddamn thing started up. Yeah, cool, brother. Have to look that up though again. I keep getting all these junk emails and fucking post things down, you know. But shit. Other than that, I mean, lots and lots of shit in this town that I've even scraped up that ain't even in the book. So, but that Indian one in there with that damn friggin' hawk sitting on the telephone pole for 45 minutes. That just blew me away. Sat there for 45 minutes while I went and dumped a truck full of metal. And like I said, I went down to the dump that was in Fitchburg Airport Road, came back to that road, and it took 45 minutes through the traffic, the dump, and traffic in the dump. That hawk still sitting there. Then I got out and took my picture. Then I left. I knew something was there, and then I found it, and my father pulls this out. He's like, oh, and I think I told him about it, but I didn't tell him where in Groton. Then he pulls this out, and then this chief thing came up, mind-blowing. So ain't this dream, mind-blowing. Like I said, I just found this today, so that's exciting to me, and now I gotta check this house out. Property lines and all, but anyways, another video down, another more shit to come, and sometimes I just scare myself with all this crap that comes up. And like today, I threw up a video of 3 goddamn friggin' ravens. Holy shit. Not even 20 feet away from me, flying in the sky. I was asking for something to happen good, and something did kind of happen good. My son was trying to get into Leominster, and then they gave us a letter that school choice was denied. Well, guess what? That raven flew by today. And I even said it in the video. Oh, what's going to go good out of this? My son got accepted to Leominster school choice. So, woohoo. Hopefully something else comes up in the end, too. Like some big, huge money winnings like them other assholes. Anyways, until the next video, YouTube Nation Live. Be safe. Take care, Dave. I'll catch up with you soon. Take care, brother. All. Next video. Be there or be square. Out.